S&P. The NASDAQ, all right, I don't know when the heck that'll happen, but highest level in a decade, we'll take it. And now to the investigation into what killed Corey Monteith, the star from the hit TV show Glee. Investigators say they'll try to fast-track the autopsy on the 31-year-old. He was found dead in a Vancouver hotel room on Saturday. Now, prior to his death, Monteith had been open about a long-term battle with substance abuse that he's been fighting. Michelle Turner is out front.
Friends and fans of Corey Monteith are struggling to come to terms with the 31-year-old actor's sudden death Saturday in a Vancouver hotel room. The cause is being investigated.
The cause of death was not apparent on initial examination, and further examination and tests will take place to determine cause of death.
According to Vancouver police, Monteith was out with friends Friday night, but surveillance video at the hotel showed him returning to his room alone in the early morning hours on Saturday. The shocking news of his death hit friends and colleagues hard.
Don't include me.
His on-again, off-again girlfriend and Glee co-star Lea Michele is grieving privately. In a statement, her rep asked, quote, that everyone kindly respect Lea's privacy during this devastating time.
I want it.
And co-star Matthew Morrison became emotional at a Sunday concert in New York City, dedicating a song to Monteith, who he called more of a brother in real life. Unlike his clean-cut alter ego Finn Hudson, Monteith had a troubled youth. He described himself as an out-of-control, drug and alcohol abusing teen who was skipping school to drink and smoke pot by the age of 13.
For me, it wasn't so much about, the substances per se. It was more about not fitting in. Just a lack of not really having a self-image at the time, that's like typical teenager stuff.
Despite his success in Glee, Monteith continued to battle his substance abuse demons. Earlier this year, he checked himself into rehab. His friend, Glee director Adam Shankman, spoke to Monteith hours before he was found dead.
I had several interactions with him yesterday where he said to me that he was feeling amazing, and he even said, I'm feeling fantastic again.
And Michelle, this is one of those shows, so many people were really passionate about. What about the future of Glee without him? And as you mentioned, of course, he was the on-again, off-again boyfriend of a co-star on the show, Lea Michele.
Yeah, there's a lot of layers to this, because on the show, he was kind of the central figure and the moral compass of the show. We didn't see him at the end of season 4 of Glee, and that is because he was in rehab at that time, but he was slated to be back as a series regular on season 5. He did go to the promotional shoot with the cast on June 28th. Now, we don't know what's going to happen, because the last time we saw him, he had come back to the school to be this kind of coach of the Glee club. So we're not sure what's going to happen now with Finn and where he could go.
Oh, just sad whenever any of these things happen, and certainly someone a lot of people seem to think really had.
And everyone wants to know what's going to happen.
Made a real stab at getting it right.
Yeah.
All right, Michelle, thank you very much. And now our fourth story out front. How dangerous is